Hello, World of Tank Blizzards, it's Littlefinger, and update 6.6 is upon us. And with this new intro, you can see Santa riding the VK9001P pulled by some light tanks. And yes, that is the tank that we're going to be working towards in the holiday shop, which you see in the top left. As you'll see, the new garage is a table, making our tank look extremely toy-like there. As far as this upgrade, there were some minor tank improvements, nerfs, and buffs, but most noticeably, T62 got an additional 2 degrees of gun depression from 5 to 7. I will run over to Blitz Hangar just a second, and we'll run through the rest of the updates. But most importantly, let's talk about the event, the holiday shop, and how it works. So at the top, you will see all of these levels. You are working your way there to the PZ54. We've got several snow globes along the way, each of those with a high probability of a tank, if not a guarantee. I'm not 100% certain on that. But the VK9001 is obviously the top of where you want to get to, although, word of warning, it is extremely difficult. And I don't think anyone's going to be able to do it without spending a considerable amount of gold. And from what I hear about this tank, probably not worth it. If you want, go check out Crazy Tactics on YouTube. They did a video to get there. He had to buy 5 of the $100 gold bundles to get here. But how do you get up these levels? Well, each one of these, you can see this first crate here on the table is 2,500 gold. If we hit the info, you get 4 of these items. And note, there is a snow globe, there's boosters, camouflage, and snowflakes. So you're guaranteed on this one to get between 10 and 100 snowflakes. And so that's what's going to let you move up. You can use free experience here on this box, but it's not quite as good because you're only going to get between 5 and 50. And you get 3 of these. There is a chance for a snow globe in here as well. And then these tangerines, or whatever they're calling, you get them for winning a battle. And if you have a 2 or 5x multiplier, you get an additional one. So stop grinding tanks, go through your garage. I think it's tiers 5 and up, and play your 2x, 5x tanks as much as possible, because that's how you're going to get the most tangerines to open up this holiday chest. And as you'll see, there is snowflakes in here, but there are no snow globes. Okay, so this is the only way to move on up the line. Also, they have an auction and an adventure. They have a board game, and let's go check that out. So as you can see here, by clicking the link, I'm taken to a web browser, and here is the game. You're basically being given a tank and some gas for the day, and you have to navigate around the map trying to find the hidden treasures. And so if you click on however many squares, it's going to tell you how much gas you're going to need. And then you click on that square again to move to that position. Right now, it doesn't appear that it is loading. So I'm going to check back here this evening to see if the reason is the game just hasn't started yet. And so if you hit on the auction, you can see that there are several tanks currently for sale. Nothing really of a great value here just yet. Obviously, they limit the number of tanks, and then that gold will start going down. Object 252 is a really nice tank. So is the Lorraine 40T with its 4 shell magazine, dropping about almost 1,000 damage. So we'll see what else is coming out, but for me, I'm going to hold tight on any gold that I want to spend on the T22 medium. Not sure if it's going to be in here, but I'm going to hold out for it. So one little piece of nugget information here about the update. If you go to the shopping cart and go to bundles, you'll see that there's 3 rare Christmas boxes that are getting filled up with gold. This is based upon you winning battles in 2x, 3x, and 5x. And just regular battles, but you get more. You get 70 if you have a multiplier, 35 if you don't. And so as you win each game, you get more and more gold into these crates. Now, if you can fill up this legendary crate, 20,000 gold for $20 is a steal. It's a great deal. If we switch on over here to regular bundles, if we look at the Quarterman Stash, $50, you get 17,000. So for $20 to get 20,000, it is a super deal. I would focus on that over this event. Maybe we can get to tier 7 or something just with these tangerine, clementine, whatever the hell, orange ball things they are. But I would not think that anyone is getting to stage 14 without spending a considerable amount of gold. And I don't think the tank's worth it. So let's just drop on over to Blitzhanger real quick and look at some of the updates from 6.6. So before I wrap up this video, I just wanted to run through some of these changes on 6.6. You'll see this in the Blitzhanger website. If you haven't checked it out already, go there. They've got a lot of great information on all the tanks and the updates. And you can see Ho-Ri is in testing. Look at this Chinese tank destroyer. Look how much red armor there is there on the front of that thing. And look at that pen. It's going to have the highest pen of any TD. Also, just some small improvements to some of the lower tier tanks. I just did that review on the T1 Heavy. It gets an additional 5 mil of pen on the AP, as does the M6. M8 gets some nice increases there. If we move on down here, of note, KV1, I know that's a tank a lot of you guys like to play. It lost a little bit of weight, and it gained, obviously, some power to weight ratio. But the interesting thing is they took away some of the traverse speed. So this is not going to turn quite as well, but I think you might feel that it accelerates a little bit better. As with the KV1S, they've made it a little bit slower on the turning. So some improvements there to the KV2. It's going to be a little bit faster. So, some really minor tweaks. Obviously, the Leopard 1 at tier 10 got a rate of fire increase, so damage per minute's going to jump up about 100. Not sure why that was necessary. I think that is an exceptionally great tank. Some of these other lower tier tanks really don't play that anymore since the 5.5 nerfing. No one goes down to those tiers anymore. So, the other thing here I thought was interesting, Progredo 46. This must be a tier 8 premium tank that is in testing, I would assume. But look at that, 2,400 DPM down to 2,100. So that one took a big hit. But with that, guys, have fun out there and, try to work on winning as many 2x multiplier games as you can and see how far along you get. Come on over to Discord, join us there, and let us know how things are going with this holiday event. And with that, guys, I hope you do have a great holiday, and we'll see you on the battlefield. And remember, get educated, not fingered. Littlefinger out.